You'll see him trailing a racket in his arm. He's pretty keen on his tennis too, Cruz.
Supporting dad. Needs to get off to a decent start here. Head-to-head record between these two. 7 wins for Rafa, just 4 for Lleyton, who did get the better of Nadal early on in Rafa's career, but towards the tail end of Lleyton's, of course, it was very, very difficult to get the better of the Spaniard. Looked sharp in his win initially against Luca Pui.
Lleyton has a lot of respect for Rafa. He genuinely likes him. I think he has so much respect for the way he plays the game, but he likes him as a person. So there it is again. Lleyton just that flat, everything going away.
Yeah, that backhand return, certainly his best, isn't it?
Yep.
If you're Nadal, he switch it up a little bit, go to the forehand.
He'd be better off serving right, hit forehand.
Especially to the right court, because that opens up the court for the first ground stroke, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's Rafa's serve is interesting, isn't it? If Rafa was a right-hander, I don't think his serve would be much. But the fact that he's lefty and it's got a bit of junk on it makes it quite handy.
He's tinkered with it a lot down the years as well, hasn't he?
Yep. Moyer's got him trying to hit it a little bit more in recent years.
It's lovely serve. Still got plenty of support here. How's he doing as Davis Cup captain?
Fantastically well. Look how low that's a little dart, isn't it? Look, fantastically well. He's approached that role with the same sort of vigour that he approached his tennis. He's very hands-on. He's working hard to get a result.
Oh, he's made it!
I can't believe that.
That's Rafa at his very best.
Lleyton, he makes this backhand volley. I mean, he had to dig it out. But he probably thinks, look, I've just got to dig it out and make it.
I mean, he's not even in shot there. Look at the distance that Nadal had to cover there and still had so much to do.
I reckon he got the last string on the racket.
Wow. Amazing dig. Nadal with a 3-2 lead.
But you know what? If you chase that every day in practice, you may just make it in a match. That's what Rafa does.
Outstanding from Rafael Nadal, especially those 2 points. Nick Kyrgios here, reverse the roles here, Nick, so you're the Davis Cup captain. Give some advice to Lleyton.
Mate, he's playing some good tennis at the moment. He can't really do too much more, but, you know, it's early days here. We'll see if he can turn it around.
What would your tactic be against Rafa?
He can't do much right now. He's playing pretty good. He's showing why he's a multiple-time Grand Slam champion and one of the greatest of all time, I guess.
Thanks, Nick. Best seat in the house.
So nice, isn't it? Adam and Pat court sides, we get that kind of insights from these players. And of course, Nick did beat Rafa in Cincinnati last year, didn't he? Blew him off the court. He's got the type of game that can hurt him, and shot to prominence with that big win over Rafa at Wimbledon, didn't he, on centre court?
That changed his career right there. That one match. Not just beating Rafa, but the manner in which he beat Rafa.
Yeah. It's a match I'll never forget. Neither will Rafa or Nick.
Disappointed, Lleyton, because he was balanced. I mean, he'd done all the scrapping.
And he's got a world-class lob, hasn't he?
Oh, he does. He would not. He'd be disappointed in this, because this is Lleyton at his best. Yeah, I'll jag it back. I'll do whatever I can. But have a look here. He's actually balanced. A bit more tennis under his belt. He whips that over the head of Rafa.
Again, it was a nice aggressive court position from Nadal throughout the rally. Good to see.
Good angle, low camera angle. Look at Lleyton's ball flight. Rafa's got to hit up on everything.
He's got to push the envelope, hasn't he? Leg there. He's got to force Nadal into error.
5-3. Nadal.
Just out of the corner of his eye there, Nadal, I'm sure, seeing Lleyton surge forwards, tries to do a little more with the slice backhand. Had Lleyton stayed back, wouldn't have missed that.
He's played well here, Lleyton. He's playing well. Not far off the pace.
Oh, he's really enjoying it, isn't he? Perfect format for him, really. Made it. It's a wonderful strike. Oh, no.
HEWITT challenging the call, left far sideline. The ball was called out.
How was it?
I've lost confidence after my Dominic Thiem call.
Well, HEWITT needs it, that's for sure. What about a hometown call?
Lleyton's pretty positive here. And that's why.
Oh, gets it. Lovely combination.
Big swing, isn't it?
5-4. Nadal.
5-4, 6-3 if it's out. Massive swing.
It's the perfect pattern of play. Left-handers, an awful lot of prize money down the years.
So we talk about the trajectory of HEWITT, but he floated that one a little bit. Rafa got the ball to bounce up above waist height and look out. He just brushes so sharply up the back of the ball that it bounces, so hard to deal with. Shot for the crowd there, Rafa. That's not like him. He does it well on clay, but of course on hard court it's got to be inch perfect. It wasn't. Lleyton takes advantage.
Just enough depth, wasn't there, on the little bunt from HEWITT.
But he's very good at that. In and around the net, his hands are good. He doesn't overplay, he puts the ball in the right spot, knows how to volley. He's pushed the envelope on second serve, Lleyton. Interesting to see what he does here. A little more safe.
Let's get court sides. Pat Cash.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lleyton was right in that. I was just wondering, I know what it's like when you're you're getting towards the end of your career and you're still playing with the young guys. You need to push, but if you push a little bit too much, then you're going to get yourself in uncomfortable situations, and it's a position that you're not used to because you're not on the tour all the time. And I was just wondering that, and then he just pushed a little bit hard on that forehand. He wouldn't have normally missed that in a year or so ago, but at this stage of his career, you can't expect him to make them all. But boy, he's playing well, Lleyton, and Rafa's doing what Rafa does. He could rip a couple of big ones now, so Lleyton has to really hold on here. A big serve, probably down the middle, go for an ace. Doesn't want to get in a rally, really.
Called it, Cashy. He called it. Set him up again, didn't he? Every serve's been slider wide.
Cash should do some coaching.
Yeah. I know a girl on tour, Coco Vanderbeek, plays a pretty aggressive game. I reckon they'd go all right.
Give it a shot. Lovely serve. So just the 1 point in it. Nadal, 2 serves to come.
Lleyton is enjoying this.
He misses competing, doesn't he? It's obvious. Terrific combination. HEWITT is on fire.
That is so Lleyton too. When he's on the run here, he's just going to make you play a low volley. He's not going to try to pass you. He'll play a low volley. He'll back himself on the next shot. That was spooned up nicely by Rafa. His old instincts are there. Now, this is interesting, to say the least. Pressure back on Rafa. Tennis. Lleyton's probably right now. Why do I not stay away from that forehand?
8-7.
It's such a critical
NADAL.
time. He goes forehand, and that's what he gets in reply. Sneaky good at the net, Rafa, isn't he? Over the years, he has improved that so much. I mean, that was an easy volley, but his instincts moving forward.
It comes in at the right time, doesn't he? It's key. That's the one shot that sometimes causes them all sorts of problems. Timing way off there.
Well, he was absolutely out in front of that, wasn't he? That nearly dropped under his racket. I mean, it was 135k, so it was definitely a change-up. And he is about 5 metres behind the baseline. It just didn't carry onto his racket.
It's a decent serve, but it was there, wasn't it?
Well, that was Lleyton having a crack, but it was a good serve into the body, wasn't it? It was hard to swing as freely as he would have liked.
Adam, what have you got?
Yeah, thanks, Jason. With Thomas Burdick, who's patiently waiting here. You're playing the semi-final against Roundage. What's it like, this experience? Because you know you've got your semi-final, but you're assessing who you're going to play maybe in the final as well. The headspace, how is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's really entertaining. I have to say that it's very interesting to see Lleyton, you know, in this shape and on this level playing, you know, against these guys. So really, I enjoy, and you know, like being courtside. It's something what we really not used to, and just seeing the match from here, it's cool.
Who wins?
Lleyton.
Well done. Local knowledge. Not upset.
There was a slight pause there, wasn't there?
Diplomacy.
Yes.
So there it is in reverse. Rafa, nothing on the slice, just didn't carry through for Lleyton. He got out in front of it, dragged it into the net. Might have been better served just to slice it back himself, stay in the point. Throw the pressure back on the Spaniard. How quickly it turns. Match point, Rafa.
Let's see if he has the same problem on the second serve here. He's not moving up.
Goes cautious on us. Was that 4 slices in a row? I mean, it was good tennis from HEWITT, kept him on the stretch.
Again, didn't do much of a return, did he? It was only 128 kilometres an hour, that second serve. All for the taking.
Yeah, you got to step up and take that on the rise, don't you?
10-all, remember, got to win by 2.
Funny game, tennis, isn't it? Doesn't matter what the format is. Tension creeps in.
It's a brilliant return. Slightly more confidence off the backhand when he's facing a serve with no real pace. He's going to hit through the ball a little more.
A lot less going on the backhand, isn't it? Straight back, straight through. Almost less can go wrong. He's so vicious up the back of the ball at the forehand. If the timing's not there, it can go horribly awry.
So another chance for NADAL here to move safely through to the final. It's doing well to hang around.
11-all.
2 match points that have come and gone now for Rafa.
This almost encapsulates HEWITT's career, doesn't it? 11-all. Tie-break 10s, going the distance.
there.
That's what Pat Cash was talking about.
12,
Just
11.
how hard do you
NADAL.
push? It's not subconscious. He hasn't played a match every day for the last 3 months. He's got to think about it and just telling himself to stay on a little bit longer. Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Third match point here.
Hasn't really put a foot wrong so far, Hewitt.
It's Rafael who moves safely through to the final. The $250,000 now within touching distance for the Spaniard. He gets the better of Hewitt, who of course did have match point along the way. Terrific effort, but it's NADAL who's safely through.
With Lleyton Hewitt, Lleyton, you do realise he's world number 1 and you're retired, right? That's ridiculous tennis from yourself. How did you find it out there?
It's just the whole night's a lot of fun for me. When you retire and you miss playing in these big arenas against the best players in the world, and this is a format that gives me some kind of chance to come out here and win a couple of points against these guys. So, for me, it's just a big thrill to be a part of it.
And a nice little tune-up for the doubles next week as well with Sam Groth. Thanks very much. Lleyton Hewitt, everyone, outstanding tonight. Opening tonight. Over to Cashy with the winner.
Well, Rafa I think, is probably a little closer than you expected. What makes Lleyton's game so different or so difficult?
Oh, I expected a very tough match. No, it's not no doubt about that. No, Lleyton is one of the greatest competitors of this sport, and he's still very fit. So very happy to see him playing on this court again. So I was very excited to play here again, especially here in Australia. So I wish him all the best for the doubles.
Well, he's a great competitor. You're an awesome competitor, and saving some match points must make you feel pretty good after a few months off.
Yes, no, happy to be back, as I said before, and I'm going for the final.
Thanks, Rafa.
He shall